brought the guys a Laco deck. It's a surprise deck, so we're gonna challenge them to see if they can install it in 45 minutes. All the parts are pre-notched. The only tools we're gonna give them are a drill, a hammer, and a level. And we're gonna put them to the challenge, see if they can put it together in 45 minutes. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
So we brought you some lumber. Can you tell what it is?
Sort of. I'm assuming it's a deck.
So this is a pressure treated deck. It's all pre-notched. I'm only gonna give you guys a drill, a hammer, level, and some screws. The first thing I did for you, I set the blocks for squaring. And now all I need you guys to do is attempt to put this deck together in under 45 minutes. I'm gonna guide you step by step how to do it. Are you ready to do this?
Let's go.
Okay, so start off with the beams. Place one beam on every 2 blocks. Now I need you to grab the picture frame boxes, put one on every end. Come put the other one, then it'll straighten it out. So, how was this part so far? Hard or easy?
Not bad.
Okay, so this is the hardest part. Now, what you're gonna do next, you're gonna start grabbing joists, lay them inside every groove. How satisfying was that?
It's not easy.
It is. Now, let's go on with the next one. Are you guys familiar with any outdoor working? Have you done any outdoor working?
I usually sit at a desk
All day?
all day.
And what do you do?
I also sit at a desk.
And 1 out of 10 so far. How hard is this installation? Honest opinion, 1 out of 10. How hard is it so far?
10 being hard.
10 being very hard, yeah.
1.
Oh wow. So the parts that you guys are putting in now are called joists. And the standard way is not with a groove. The groove is what's facilitating the process for you, which makes the challenge part 1 out of 10. Alright, now when this step is in, the decks contain blocking. So there's a blocking piece that goes in between every deck that's usually manually cut, and it's about 10 to 12 pieces that you have to put. We facilitated that by creating a one piece, which is right here. And I need you guys to figure out how to put that piece in place. You may need to use the hammer. Be very gentle with it because that's only a blocking piece. It's supposed to go into every groove and then sit over here on the corner as a straight line. And this piece ensures that the spacing between the joists is the same as here and on the other side. You may need to use the hammer, work your way in. It's hammered inside all the way. Alright. Now the next step for the frame itself is going to be to put the rim joist, which is needs to be held usually by 2 people, and it's manually screwed. We created these notches for 1 person to install it. So you're going to grab one of those boards, and you're going to slide it in the first groove and then into the other one. And it should hold in place until you screw the rest of the boards. Yeah, you're good on your side. How about you?
Good on my
Excellent. So go put the other one on the other side.
I'm on my side. Yeah, on my side.
excellent. So now, the next step is pretty simple. Before you do anything, usually you're gonna grab the 3-inch deck screws, the coated ones, so they don't rust. You're gonna put a screw into every block, going into every joist. Once this is done, you're gonna see those brackets here. The traditional way of fastening the joists is to put nails sideways, but that's not very convenient and they could pop out down the road. So we've developed these brackets that tie the joist, which is the entire structure, onto the beam. So once you're done screwing the blocking in the center, you're gonna grab the 1-inch screws or 1.5-inch galvanized screws, and you're gonna put those into these holes on both sides of the joist to secure that. The final step to securing the subfloor is going to be to grab the 3-inch screws, and every time you see a joist, you're going to put 2 screws, 1, 2, 1, 2, just to secure the entire frame together. And once this is done, the platform is done. You start laying your decking boards on. So you can grab the drill and try to do a couple. You can put one, I guess, on that so it doesn't fall out. Just hold it together. So it's not supposed to go there, it's supposed to go on the outside, but that's okay, remove it. That could work too, but what happens is when you put the screw on the outside, this is only a 1.5-inch piece, it's gonna tend to break. Okay. So it's supposed to go on the outside. I would start with this one. And for this demonstration, for the purpose of this demonstration, you guys are using the 1.5, but it's a 3-inch screw that goes on the outside. So just hold it together, put another one on the other end. Yeah, absolutely, you can put it there, or you can put it here. It's gonna have sheer strength. That's it, okay, that's good for now. You got the idea, right? So you're gonna do it on every joist, 2 of them. The other side, same thing. You can try to put a couple screws in the bracket, get a feel of that. So here as well, you got the idea. On each side of the joist, you're gonna put 2 screws. I mean, just 2 small screws. Of course, it's not going anywhere. Imagine when you load it all up, all the joists on both sides are done. So now the next step for you guys, fast forwarding. Let's say you have secured all the frame. The next step, as you know, would be to put the deck boards. So we're gonna start with the picture frame boards, which are the boards that are cut at a 45-degree angle. Grab 4 of them, line them up until you get a perfect square. Take your time, drill them in, and once you have that perfect square, we will move on to the next step. Typically the overhang, the board is going to surpass the deck frame by 1 inch to 1.5 inches to give it a nice aesthetic look. So were you expecting this deck to come together that fast?
Nope. If I have a fully functional deck.
Yeah, that's the natural response that we get, because it's truly an industry-changing product. Yeah, this one you can take your time with it, make sure it's at perfect 45. You're gonna start with the first corner. It's gonna be hard for you to, get all the corners perfect before screwing them. So you're gonna start with 1 corner, and then once you got that 45 corner good, then you can start. Here you could push it inside a bit, I guess, just to make sure that your overhang is not over 1.5 inches. So you would get a feel of it. So this probably, it would go inside a little bit. Yeah. So I would say work on 1 corner at a time to make your life easier. Start on this corner and work your way. Secure this corner and work your way around. Okay, so both of you are gonna have to grab 1 corner. 1 person grabs it, 1 person screws. And I mean, just secure it with 2 screws for now. You don't have to put 4, just to show you guys how it looks like. Before you screw it. Done the picture frame. Okay, so of course this board is not secured. It's a little bit blowing up because you guys didn't fasten everything on the outside, just for the installation purposes. Now grab the deck boards, start laying them from there. inside the frame. They should fit perfectly. Okay, so done. So it took the guys, what, 10-15 minutes? Of course, they didn't fasten every single screw inside the frame because I just wanted to, like we were here to see the demonstration purposes. But I would say another 20 minutes for the screwing of everything, tightening everything together. So it puts you guys just about 35 to 40 minutes. So you did pass the test. You are able to install a lacquer kit in under 45 minutes. And what do you guys have to say about the experience?
It's easy, super easy, man. It was very good.
Yeah? Would you do it again?
Hell yeah. I would do it 3 times more.
Okay, excellent. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.